Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Tristan Amilcaster. Let me adjust this camera here really fast. Just want to make sure you guys can see me properly. But once again, it's me, Tristan Amilcaster, and today I wanted to bring you a video on how I got into Wizard101. And, this is a video that I should have made a while back. I'm not sure why this hasn't been made yet. I have discussed it here and there in different videos, but I didn't really go into detail on how I actually got into the game. And I feel like this is a very important thing to discuss, at least with a Wizard101 channel, because, if you never got into the game in the first place, this channel, or if I never got into the game in the first place, this channel would never exist. So I feel like I should go in depth with you guys, give you, my experience on how I got into it. And I would love to hear what you guys think down below, how you guys got into the game. So definitely let me know down below how you guys got into Wizard101, when you started playing. Leave a like on this video, share it out with your friends. I would love to hear everybody's stories and everybody's experiences. So jumping into this video, I was never big into MMOs before Wizard101. Like I had played a few. I had played RuneScape. I had played, I guess if you count Club Penguin as an MMO, Webkins doesn't really count as an MMO, but those are the types of games I did play previously. So when I was looking on an MMO website, those websites like MMOHut.com with the reviews and walkthroughs, I was trying to get into the whole MMO scene, like trying to see what it was all about, and I ran into an ad saying, Wizard101 play for free. Now this was within the first week that the game was released. So this was in 2008, I believe early 2008. I could be wrong, and hopefully I'm not wrong about that year, but I believe that's the year the game started. So this was within the first week the game came out, and it even said very early access beta. So when I clicked on that ad, I got on the website, and I was always big into fantasy, themes, fantasy aspects, wizards, spells, magic, all that great stuff. So when I got on the website and saw the pictures of Ravenwood and the pictures of the spells being cast, I was instantly drawn into this. Like I was instantly hooked. Like on the episode of SpongeBob where Patrick's like sitting on the hooks, that was me, but it actually pulled me all the way up out of the water. So I logged onto the game, or made an account, logged onto the game, got into the commons, or after the tutorial got into the commons, and ever since then, that was the start of this channel. That was the start of an addiction. I became mentally and physically addicted. Like I couldn't go more than 3 hours without playing Wizard101. If that sounds, that might sound crazy, but that's how it was. So that first day, I probably played Wizard101 for like 10 hours, like straight. And after that 10 hours, I had given my friend Jacob a call, probably like 12 or 1 a.m. I had given him a call and said, hey man, I just got into this awesome game. It has wizards, it has magic, and he's big into all this stuff too. He's a massive Harry Potter fan, so he's like, let me check out the game as well. Let me download it. He jumped right in and downloaded the game, and you might not know him as Jacob, but you might know him as Jacob Seatown. He's been in a lot of videos on this channel. He's been in Great Deals, Some of the Cursing is Bad, Wizard101 Jokes, a bunch of the comedy Wizard101 sketches on this channel. So yeah, if you guys want to check out his channel, I'll leave the link down below, as well as our series Great Deals, which he's been in, which is pretty funny and gets a lot of great feedback. But getting back on topic, he logged on the game. The next day, we probably grinded like 10 hours. Like after the first hour, he's like, I want to play some more. We took a break, went to eat some food. We got back on the game, and we just kept grinding. Like we grinded all the way to level 10 or 11, like the max level you can really get. I think it's like actually 12. The max level you can really get without buying a membership. We probably got to that max point in the third or fourth day. So at that point, we were still running around the commons, battling the Kraken, doing all the just random stuff around the city because we didn't have a membership. And I remember I was such a noob back then. I didn't even know what text chat or open chat was. Like, the only thing, of course, I had was menu chat, but I didn't know that there were other types of chat. So when I saw the other players typing with text chat, and of course, if you have only menu chat, it shows like dot 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 for the other players. I thought that's what they were actually saying. So I was like, why is everybody saying dot dot dot? Is this like some kind of new wizard communication or something? I didn't know what was up. So I was just going along. I was actually like typing dot dot dot, and I guess I was just stupid back then or something. We both thought like people were, typing dot 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 instead of actually saying something. Eventually down the road, like a few months down the road, I did end up, realizing about text chat and actually got text chat, and then, that whole debacle was over with. But yeah, we literally grinded and grinded, couldn't grind anymore. So like 4 or 5 months down the road, we both got a membership. And we both really just put a lot of time into the game. Like, I remember when I first got to Firecat Alley, like today, like you ask any new player, they're not really impressed. Like, they've seen gameplay on YouTube, or they already have a membership. They go in there like, this is pretty cool. But back then, Firecat Alley was like a whole new experience, like a whole new universe. You walked in, the whole city's on fire. You get all these new NPCs, fire elves roaming around, yeah. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So I believe where I was when you entered Firecat Alley back then, it was like a whole new experience. Like, you saw all these new NPCs walking around. You got a new quest line, and then after you beat Firecat Alley, Cyclops Lane, and beat Lord Nightshade and Triton Avenue, and you got to Krokotopia. That was like the craziest, most mind-boggling experience. Like, this whole new world, that looked like a mini Egypt. It was so cool, seeing the Oasis for the first time, the Great Crocus Sphinx, and everything. So I feel like that's what was different back then about Wizard101, was like everything was brand new. Like, there weren't a lot of Wizard101 YouTubers. Like, there were like none. Like, I believe I started this channel in 2010. And at that time, there still weren't like a lot of big Wizard101 YouTubers. Like, probably the biggest Wizard101 YouTuber at that time had like 6,000 subscribers. And when I started, I probably got like 100 subscribers in the first 5 or 6 months. But then my channel started growing pretty exponentially. I had a fan base growing, every time I uploaded a video, I saw like 3 to 4 comments, eventually like 10 to 11 comments on each video, tons of likes, and just great support. And I think, I thank you guys so much for that. Like, this channel would, I know I say it like every video, but this channel would be nothing without you. Like, this whole experience, this whole community I've built around Tristan Amblecaster, it's all in part of you guys. Like, the process, or how the gears run this channel, it's all from community feedback. I don't ask for money. I don't make any money from videos. I've never made a cent off a video. All I ask is for community feedback and just being a part of this channel, and that's what you guys have done, and I have to thank you so much for that. But yeah, that's really just the whole story about how I got into Wizard101. Like, it all started from a simple ad click, and from there, this whole journey began, this whole addiction began, and I put a ton of money into the game, but it was all worth it because I created this legacy. I created this this permanent memory. And I think that's really what's important. A lot of people were like, why do you put so much money into a game? Why would you do this? If it makes somebody happy, if it makes you proud to, or if it makes you what am I trying to say? If it gives you gratification, I don't see a problem with doing it, and I think that it really was well worth it. Getting into this game, putting the money into it, starting this channel up, and really, it's always going to be like the #1 memory in my mind is the community in Wizard101, the older community at least, all the friends I made, the videos on this channel, and all that great stuff. So definitely let me know down below, guys, how you got into Wizard101. I would love to hear it. Let me know, what year you got into it. Like I said, I was like probably one of the first 1,000 people in the game. Like, I started the first week the game came out, so I am in a very OG player, if you want to call it that. and I have a lot of experience with the game. I know basically everything there is to know except, you know, maybe the newer like world that came out. But other than that, I know all the fundamentals, all the basics. If you guys have any questions about anything, definitely ask me as well down below. I will answer them. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was a pleasure speaking with you. And if you're new and you're watching this video, definitely subscribe, definitely leave a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys later. Have a great day.